and hi. I am Ibrahim Abdusalam and I am a petroleum geoscientist by practice as well as by qualification. Today we will be talking about a topic that is very important to many aspiring geoscientists out there, and this is on career pathways in geosciences, particularly petroleum geosciences. So, as a geoscientist or a petroleum geoscientist, your job role revolves around exploring or finding new natural resources or managing existing ones, and in this case typically we are talking about oil and gas. Right, so consider yourself as somebody who is coming to save the world from energy starvation, like a superhero kind of thing. Right, so typically it involves us using many principles that we have learned in high school and in the university to solve real life impending issues and provide value. The big question would be how, right? We're going to talk about how. So for instance, in high school and in pretty much in the university, we are taught about the state forms and type of matters, and we are made to know that within a container, matters will separate or fragment themselves according to their density differentials. This is equally true about subsurface reservoirs. In the subsurface reservoirs, oil, gas, and water would fragment or separate according to their density differentials, with gas being on top, oil being in the center, and water being below, just like you have in that image you see. Right, so this leads me to career paths in petroleum geosciences. So I've fragmented this into acquisition, processing, and interpretation or data analysis. Let's get to it. Acquisition. Because many of the reservoirs that we want to explore and exploit are far beyond our reach, several kilometers below the ground we step on. We need eyes to actually see what is going on at such depths, and this is where acquisition of data comes in, and this is where you come in as a geoscientist. You have the necessary principles to harness or understand or acquire these data that are very vital for us to understand what is going on in the subsurface. That leads me to processing. So what processing entails, typically a good analog will be a photographer takes a picture on a very bad day. Typically what he will do will be he will take it and go and edit it to enhance the quality of that image. This same analog goes for processing of subsurface or geoscience data. Because the data comes in as very noisy, there is need to improve the signal to noise ratio, and this actually involves a long process of mathematical algorithms and transforms that will be used to improve the quality of these data. And equally, you have the principles and the background to work in this industry. This is where you come in. You can work in processing. Last but not the least is interpretations, or what we call data analysis in that case, and this involves you analyzing data that has been previously acquired and processed to actually provide value. And several professions or sub-disciplines exist within this scope of things. One is the exploration geoscientist, the production geoscientist, the geochemist, the petrophysicist, the well site geologist, the operation geologist, and the list goes on. And these individuals have several roles that they play in actually making this oil get to the surface of the earth where they are useful to mankind. Typically, one takeaway you should take from this video is that the key to success is a multidisciplinary approach to things. None of this specialization works in silos. The output of one party remains the input of another party, and etc. Next up, we will be talking about companies and their portfolios within the energy sector and where you fit in as a petroleum geoscientist. Stay tuned and thank you.